Hey, what's up everybody? Life Without Pants here, and in today's video we're gonna look at my Atlas strategy. I've been Alch going maps, but as you can see here from the Excellence Next, we've got around 100-ish exalts just in liquid currency. We've got 33, there's a bunch of chaos as well. Lots and lots of bubblegum currencies. The Scarabs tab is looking particularly healthy. There's all these expedition Scarabs. And also part of the money is definitely from these Enlightens. I got these level 3 Enlighten supports and their associated Doriani's Institute. We're going to double corrupt those later. So let's get into it, shall we? The strategy is basically just chisel, alch, via your maps. I got my Atlas tree here. For my favored map, I'm using City Square. There's a really good reason for that. It's because the boss you can get to very, very rapidly. Obviously, Eater of Worlds progress is our main function here. For my Atlas passives, we're going with just basically stuff you can do in every map, stuff that occurs in every map. So I started off doing a lot of Harvest and a lot of Expedition, and I respec'd out of that relatively early on. So we've got Twice Tempted, so you get an additional strongbox in every area, so you're guaranteed a strongbox. Areas contain an additional essence. They're Shaping the Skies, Shaping the Mountains, Shaping the Seas, and Shaping the Valleys. Basically boost your strongbox immeasurably. I'm going with Secret Stash because you very, very frequently drop blueprints in the stashes, and you also get contracts. And contracts are a very good source of passive income. Deception contract goes for 12, 13 chaos, and lockpicking, perception, counter thaumaturgy around 5 chaos each. We've gone with Ominous Arrival for an additional Harbinger, so every map has a Harbinger in it. Imprisoned monsters have 15% chance to get 3 additional essences, so you get lots and lots and lots of essences. This one as well, Crystal Resonance. It's just it's increased essence chances. We've gone for Secret Operations because the operative strongboxes are very, very powerful. It just rains Scarabs, and tamper-proof, so that all our strongboxes are corrupted and they are rare. So there's a huge quant increase. I've also gone for Unspeakable Offensive as well. If your build can't handle it, then this is 6 points you can save elsewhere. But these 5% chance to contain an additional Harbinger and drop an additional currency shard. That paired with the other Harbinger nodes that I think it's this one, yeah. Oh, this is a powerful boss, but you can also get the Harbingers dropping a shard as a whole orb instead. So if you get an Exalted shard, it could just turn into an Exalt. We've gone with the Rampant Growth and basically Eater of Worlds pack size, and over here the Searing Exarch pack size. And these aren't, it's not specific to these types of influence. It just says influence monster packs in area have 5% increased pack size. And if we show stats and we just search for pack size, and then we scroll down here a bit, you can see influence monster packs in areas have 40% increased pack size. So that means we get loads and loads and loads of extra pack size. We've also gone with Shadow of Hunger, so 50% increased chance to find Eater of Worlds altars, and that means that you can get those altars with all the Scarabs pouring out of them. We've gone with Enduring Influence just so that our sextants last a bit longer. Another one, Amplified Energies, and the First Wave Harbingers. These are really, really good. And then the last ones we picked up are these Concealed Logistics, so you get duplicated map items, which is really, really good for sustain. We've got duplicated div cards, which is just great for extra div cards, and strongboxes in areas contain duplicated currency, so that's just double money from all of your strongboxes. This is a very, very strong strategy in my opinion. Obviously, I'm about 100 exalts in. We didn't get any amazing drops, although we did utilize the Mirror Image Treant Assassin Rejuvenation combo, and I got a little link down below in the description where you can see it's just a collage of 6 different combos that we made with that, and it's very, very strong as well. I haven't really had much of a sustain problem with that as far as it goes. We've got a lot of mirror images, a lot of treants, plenty of steel infused dead eyes, gargantuans, and extras on the way. I think if there's anything that has been gating us, it's been Echoist and Soul Conduit. But basically, this is the setup for our Arch Nemesis stuff. And let's just take a look at a map and see what Scarabs are running. Okay, so we got our city square map here. We have 2 sacrifice fragments just for some extra quantity. We're going with a polished cartography scarab and just any old metamorph scarab. I think this one was rusted. You can see me here making a beeline straight for the boss, just running past all the mobs. And the reason for this is we're running Eater of Worlds on our influence type on the map device. And if we then get some, whenever we get some altars for the Eater of Worlds influence, you can see it popping right here, then map boss gains XYZ will never appear. So it's much more likely for us to get some very beneficial mods like 3%, 1 to 3% chance to drop scarabs, which is very, very strong. You can see me corrupting this essence here, and this is because every Misery, Envy, Dread, and Scorn essence we should be corrupting because they have a chance to turn into the higher tier, like Essence of Delirium, Essence of Hysteria. And you can see that this is, you know, there's a lot of altars popping up. This is, or shrines rather, for Eater of Worlds, and this means that we can chuck in a lot of increased quantity here. Here's the smuggler's stash that we were talking about, and that gives us just an extra contract, which is just extra cash. We'll just fast forward a bit through this Alva stuff and take a look at the rest of the map. So you can see here we're proccing a lot of these gems that we got. This is, I pick up all the superior quality gems just so that we can vendor them all. Just for some gem cutters prisms. It's an extra source of passive income, and it doesn't slow us down too much in the map. Here's the double currency in effect, so 16 jeweler's orbs instead of 8. And I'm just going to speed up through this Alva and through the rest of the map. So here we're taking our metamorph, just any old stuff will do. This is just extra organs, and the metamorphs, when you kill them, they drop a ton of loot, as you can see, and also you got the organs, which you can use in Tane's laboratory later on to just drop extra loot. Now this is a point where we do our combo, and I always do this at the end of a high quantity map because usually I would do this on only 120 plus quantity in a map, and only after I clear out all the mobs, because the Eater of Worlds altars, as you can see here, we got a 179% quant. That applies to everything, including the drops you get from this recipe as well. And the reason, if you see here, there's a lot of drops. The reason we do this at the end is because those Eater of Worlds altars, sometimes they have some mods on them, like 18% increased quantity, and that affects the player. It's not Eldritch minions, it's on the player. So if you can find those in a map, then for me, it's always a no-brainer. As soon as we see that pop in, I have a couple of Eater of Worlds, then you're going to take it and do your big recipe here. And this is just the third out of 4. You can see there's quite a lot of money. And again, there's a link to a very bad Microsoft Paint collage in the description below. And here's our last one. This is a rejuvenating one, and this basically I just put down my totems and walk away. And there we go. That's basically the Arch Nemesis strategy. Quite a lot of chaos, as you can see. It's not unusual to get Exalted Orbs from this as well. There's a lot of re-rolling of the currency items in this. Divines are very common too. And I think I just opened the inventory here and we can take a look at exactly how much we got. Pretty decent. And I would say I get that around once every 8 maps or so. So that's it from me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope your league start is going super good. If you have any questions, just jump into the Twitch chat. I'm streaming almost every day, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions about either this strategy or the build that I'm using, which I have a build guide for. You can see it probably here somewhere, maybe, who knows. I hope to see you again soon.